Hey guys, Walt with US Turf here in San Diego. We got a backyard installation going on right now. We just wanted to give you guys a few pointers when choosing your artificial grass installation company or for a do-it-yourself project. One of the first things that you want to take into consideration when installing your synthetic grass is your turf drainage system. Once you have all the grass and landscape removed and you're ready to install your turf, you want to install a compacted aggregate, which is either Class 2 road-based non-recycled or a decomposed granite. If you have a drainage system in place currently, that's fantastic. You want to make sure that that's still being utilized after you have your aggregate in place. The other important factor is that you want to shape this for the natural drainage of the area, as well as make sure you don't have any dips or divots inside of the aggregate that can cause puddling down the line. The last and most important portion is to make sure that you have a nice, smooth, glossy surface. You don't want to feel lumps and humps under your grass when you're walking across it. One of the most important aspects of a synthetic grass installation, if not the most important for you as the homeowner, is making sure that you're picking out the right material for your particular type of installation. If you're looking for something that's in a front yard, we tend to recommend that you go with a longer bladed structure so that it looks more realistic. Whereas if you're going for something in the backyard that's a pet turf installation specifically, or a dog run, you want to make sure that you have something that has a strong blade structure to it, something that's going to drain very quickly, and then also something that's fairly easy to pick up after. Now, there's a slew of different applications between a pet turf installation or a dog run and then a front yard that's going to receive no traffic. And so one of the things that you want to make sure is you have a blade structure that's going to be able to handle the traffic that you're looking to use. You want to make sure that the product is going to look nice and realistic in your area, that the colors match well, and then you also want to make sure that it has a good texture to it, because if you are out there playing around, you want to make sure that it's something comfortable for you. At US Turf in San Diego, if you have any questions, you can feel free to give us a call. We can always give you recommendations, or you can come in and take a look at the products that we have to offer. Once your grass is in and secure, you want to do a top infill. That top infill is brushed right into the fibers of the grass from the top once the grass is secure. So in a standard installation, we use silica sand. That sand is brushed into the grass over the top and then gives a base to the blades, helps them stand up straight for a long period of time, and then also acts as a ballast system throughout the center of the lawn. Now, if you're doing a pet turf installation, we recommend that you use a zeolite infill. The zeolite does the same two things that the sand does as far as giving a base to the blades of grass and acting as a ballast system, but it also helps to prevent urea odors from starting to take hold in your grass and causing long-term maintenance issues. The zeolite is very similar to sand, looks almost identical, and it brushes in with a little bit of elbow grease. You can use a power broom, or you can use a push broom. The power broom is going to be a little bit easier, and if you're looking for the ease of installation, we recommend using a seed spreader. So once your synthetic grass is installed, there is a little bit of long-term maintenance that's required with your synthetic grass installation. The first is a power broom service. Now, a power broom service is required once the blades of grass start to lie down on you. Whether it's in 1 year or 10 years, it's all dependent on the amount of traffic that your particular area is getting. That is a service that we provide, but you can also rent that power broom from somewhere like Home Depot or another home improvement store. If you don't want to rent anything, you don't want to pay for the service, you can also grab a brush, a push broom, or a rake out of your garage, go against the grain or into the grain, and make sure that those blades fluff back up for you. The second long-term maintenance requirement is primarily for pet-specific installations. You want to use a little bit of liquid enzyme. We use a product called PE51. It's very popular because it comes ready to use. You just screw your hose right into the bottle and you're good to go. Now, why that's important is that you have your zeolite infill in there. That's helping to prevent the odors from taking hold. But what happens is you do get some bacteria that's stuck to the blades of grass. You want to make sure you get those rinsed off periodically. We recommend once to twice a month, depending on how much use the area is getting and also how small or large the area is. We appreciate you stopping in and going over those 4 issues that you want to consider when you're picking out a synthetic grass installation. Whether you're looking to choose a professional to complete the project for you, or it's a do-it-yourself type of situation, you want to make sure you're getting the proper drainage system, you're picking out the correct material for your particular type of use, You want to make sure that you're getting the proper infill for your use of the area, as well as keep up with that long-term maintenance. If you have any further questions, feel free to give us a call here at US Turf. We're always more than happy to help. Or you can also stay tuned to future videos.